It's because we already let people be on us, like they're thinking this about us, and that is us human beings. We don't want people to think this about us.
And people also don't make it easy for you because it's over.
Hey, and you don't.
Le bone lele. Yo. Mara le fatshe. Hape ke mfutile molwana o rekisa mapako. And you're making money for your children, but you're thinking of all that. You're thinking negative for people are gonna.
Auslele, I want to just maybe get a clarity on the egocentric. Because when I read the book, it sounded like the decision to be a mule was long after you have been already struggling. So are we indeed correct? It has been 5 years. So is it indeed true that it was still an egocentric decision? Because by that time, 5 years later, already you were on a downright spiral anyway. So were you still solving? So I want to just get a clarity that is it true what we are assuming, that it was an egocentric decision to go the easy route of doing the mule, which is quick fix, as opposed to doing hard labor, which will make you appear lesser? So I just want clarity on our assumptions, because we didn't actually give you a chance to respond to that. We imposed what we think could have been.
I think the decision could have been egocentric or motivated by that. Why I'm saying that is because even where I stayed mattered to me. I remember somebody saying to me, why usano ikrela room eh? I felt so offended. I felt offended. What? And when I had to travel, ne, ha ke kena ko taxing ne ke a kwala ko morago. Okay, and just sit quietly. And society can be so brutal to you.
Yes.
Because it was in, what's this paper? Review. Yes. So everybody knew what I was down. Ne? And hey, let's make a taxi today. And know that I have no car. So I wasn't even only grieving what I was going through. I was grieving society as well. So it makes it difficult for you to say, you know what? I'm going to do what I can do to survive. You know what?
Yes.
I like baking basic things like scones. Today, ke rwala spaghetti ke utlisetse di-scones.
So can I ask,
Understand?
how did you survive the 5 years before you made that decision?
Survive. I struggled. It was hard. It was the hardest. I cannot even explain it in a way that you would explain. And that is where the alcoholism came in. So I just wanted to continuously be drunk. And people would buy me, the devil is here to really kill, rob, destroy. Because people would, knowing my situation, but the person would dump 6-pack, and I was my drug of choice was whiskey, Jack Daniels. A person would rather spend money and buy me Jack Daniels than say vorsiki yeo khadika bana ba je ke la bona. So and ko le ha ke kena mono o tla mpona nje gore ai o hangi ka se mo fe bjala nje ke sono ke lo bona. So yes, they offered without me even asking.
Yeah, ladies, let me just alert. We have all the time Maggie Buntle. You can ask the question, then I'll ask the last one, then we close. Then we can continue without.
Okay.
Okay, Dumelang. I'm struggling to flow because I was late. Number one. Two, I haven't got time to read the book. But, okay, it's okay. But I hear your questions and the conversation. Mahadi asked a question, Mama Hore, how do I talk to the 7-year about this? But I want to turn the question around because there's a purpose of your journey. Ne? Any journey there's a purpose to help other people. Okay. You were staying with grandpa and ma, and they were not your parents. Ne? And then I heard you saying he bathed you. That is the root cause. In everything, mo bophelong e tlhagang, go na le root cause. Kore, I want you, when you're working towards your second book, because you're going to help us and the coming girls, how to stop this. How do you allow a father who's not the grandfather was not your child, was not your father, was not your grandfather, but magogo or outlapishe Mahadi, monna ke monna. I'm sorry guys, monna ke monna, mosadi ke mosadi. I'm taking me and allowing somebody to bath me is mapaka, is mamaka. There's a problem there. So you can, I want to say, Rena as Basadi, the how to stop that, not to allow it to continue. We must understand, when we bring up our girls, we must teach our girls, how do we handle ourselves as Basadi. The now life, we have lost the culture. We are not, some of us are not taught that. It's strange or what you went through, I went through. I was never molested, but something like that. I don't want to cry. So I'm listening to you, and if it happened to you at that age, happened to me at my age, it can happen to somebody. So and that's what you must teach us. That how to stop this thing. We must train girls to become girls. They say prevention is better than cure. Basadi rata, right? And then you forget about how to take care of your kids. You ask yourself, what is happening with my kids back home? Malome is a man. Garden man is a man. People can be raped by their own fathers, biological. So we need to be present. We need to be real. Rerute bana, not to let this thing happen. Rape now because the way we dress our kids, the way we handle ourselves. So we need to come back, Mama, and you teach people real, or some of the things adidiri Mahadi. You can't let a stepfather to bath your daughter. I honor Mom. So those are some of the things that I've picked up. Ne? And the other thing, when you talk spiritually, you are now in the ministry, and you're talking about the inside. Mahadi said, and your story, Banabaka. Ne? As much as I'm talking about men, when we are believing that there is God, ne, we need to understand and at the minute a voice says, don't do it, and then when how? That is why that voice, that sweet voice, doesn't say banaba how. They are God's kids. Even when you leave those kids with Raholo, is a papa wana a stepfather, when you have instilled in your life and your kids that and you teach these people or and it's God who protected you and who is still protecting us even in our mistakes. So when the voice speaks, it doesn't conclude because it is God and God is in control of our lives. Mama, that is why you went to jail. As they say, where were the relatives? There was God. There was God. So in all that you are experiencing, in all the challenges that you are experiencing, He's here. O ka no ba ngwana a shetse le ntate o rragolo o mo snacks, but as long that basics re di dira modimo gona.
Thank you, dear.
Amen.
My last question. I have two, Mara. We can answer them very quick. One, do you have any regrets about your life?
None at all. Because all that I am now is a culmination of all that I went through.
Exactly. Actually, can I skip the other second one? I'm done. Thank you.